Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports. It's a pleasure to have you live and in charge. A little countdown to green as drivers are finishing up qualifying here at NASCAR's newest track. It is a track you're going to see this Sunday. I do believe when it comes to what we see, it is it's the naval base of Coronado. It is San Diego weekend. How about San Diego week all week long? It is again the newest track. I'm talking about optimizations are not existing. Yeah, that's how new the track is. It is. It is crazy. The babe's out there. She wanted to see this racetrack, so she's out there watching. Bree's out there. Budgie's out there. Budgie with a 240 consecutive stream streak. It saved. She watched the VOD. It saved. How cool is that? Mr. Van Nest, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody who tuned it in. Yeah, she's a mac and cheese connoisseur. It's race day. It's race day. That's what these drivers are going to be doing. That's exactly what you expect them to be doing, right? Tuesday night truck series presented by Speedy Trophies. SpeedyTrophies.com if you want to check them out. Use ChopChop10 as your promo code here tonight. Yeah, we got a ways to get around the racetrack, so we're going to talk about everything. The first part we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about what the race information is going to show. Because that is the dumb dinger right there. It is Qualcomm Circuit, Coronado, the naval base of Coronado. It's out of California, folks. San Diego is up and going. We're waiting for things to refresh, I do believe. You have to reload the. This track is so new that the race information isn't working properly. So let's see if it'll show up here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I have to do a refresh and a reset on SDK. We might have to. Let's do that. Let's just do the save. It's wanting to give me fits. It really is, but it's the way it is. It's a really cool racetrack, folks. I'm pretty excited about it. Hopefully you're excited about it as well. Hopefully you get to enjoy your day there, folks. Because that's what we're doing. That's how we do it. Now let's take a look. Let's see. There it is. Track temperature 121 degrees. Three additional sets of tires. Stage lap completion to lap 10. There will be a caution thrown for that. Outside of that, localized cautions on the road course. One faster period for the drivers. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to see a week 16 here for the Chop Chop Racing Truck Series. Starting grid for tonight's race is going to look as such. Austin Johnson's going to be your pole sitter. Nathan Bigart, your outside pole sitter here for the Coronado Racing Surface. We're going to see Joseph Causey, Colby Hartug at row number 2. Row number 3 is going to be Michael Strickland and Tyler Dalton. Row number 4 will be Brad Dove and Eric Schaefer. Row number 5 is going to be Jason Day and Brandon Banks. Row number 6 will be Clint Hackett and Mr. Church. Row 7 is going to be Logan Kogar and Anthony Crownover. Row 8 will be Mr. Michael Newbron and Craig Parks. Row 9 is going to be Mark Retchen and Pat Green. Last but not least, Mr. Bollinger, I do believe, is going to be back in the tail end of the field here. He's out there. Row 10 is going to be Fred Chase and Jerry Culver. And then, of course, Mr. Bollinger at the tail end of the field. Yeah, we're all ready. How about it? SpeedyTrophies.com. Check them out, folks. Make sure you do so because Speedy Trophies helps this series continue to grow and continue to have a truck series on Tuesday nights. No matter how you look at it. In stage lap completion lap, we would have a track map, but I'm going to tell you this much. We're just going to have to go by the seat of our pants. That's pretty much what it is. It's just you know. It's just a crazy racetrack. That was left-hander turn 5 is where it is. Matteroo, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. Did you send me a text message? Right-hander, then left-hander. I don't know. We're around here somewhere. Here, I think that's turn 5. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Big sweeping corners, lots of things. It's a big racetrack, folks. When I say it's a big racetrack, I was overwhelmed by the size of this racetrack and how accurate they got this surface. There's quite a bit of detail out here that's pretty stinking cool. So, enjoy the surface, enjoy the road course racing, because festivities like this don't come around too often. I'm pretty ecstatic about it. I'm just saying. You're seeing barracks, you're seeing chow halls, you're seeing hangars, you're seeing where they build ships, you're seeing all kinds of things. And of course, the main centerpiece right there when they get around turn one on runway road is the aircraft carrier sitting out in the background. Here is turn 6 and turn 7, I do believe. They drive right next to the water at the water's edge. It's pretty fantastic. Hard braking zones, high speed sections. It is what you expect out of this kind of race course. And this is just halfway through the field. They're just pacing right now. Just halfway right now. Yeah, it's something on my screen. Okay, we're good now. We're good. The bumpy racing surface. There's all kinds of things. You gotta have the road course swing. You can utilize all of this racetrack. There's only a couple of places on the racing surface where there's some shortcuts that are going to be managed. Your computer updated, so your triples ain't working no more. Oh, tomorrow. Oh, all right, man. I'll get you. I went back to an iPhone and none of my contacts saved. So, but I went back to an iPhone a while back. So. I was like, man, that's a Texas number. I wonder if that's James. I almost called you. Yeah, I'll reach out to you. We'll get you squared away. Oh, man. Or Rogers Road, not Runaway Road. Here's Runaway Road, right? Coming up over here. I've had to turn down some of the settings. I have. Not everything's showing up, but hey, it's cool. Look at that. Yeah, she's got her popcorn or her snacks or whatever you want to call it. She's ready to go. We do have Subathon going on right now. If you want to donate, you can donate. If you want to get to the goal, 2,500 subs, folks, and just dyes my hair pink. That's the big one. It's on the list. It is on the list. All the things, lots of things. So keep the subathon going strong. All right, let's do the thing. Well, we're gonna be busy, folks. It's gonna get bumpy. Pace car on the pit road. Austin Johnson. Hey!
Let's go racing, boys!
Hand gifted from Ryan. We're going with green. How's America? Here we go.
Let's go racing, boys! There we go, break flag. Let's go racing, boys! There we go, break flag. Let's go racing, boys! There we go, break flag. Let's go racing, boys! There we go, break flag. Let's go racing, boys! There we go, break flag. Let's go racing, boys!
All right, I think that was the last one. Nope. I think all the alerts are they finally catching up. Hold on. Is that it? Is that all of them? Dear Lord. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Hey, that was almost perfect timing. Austin Johnson out front. Mark Retch and Fred Chase had an issue here at the early start. Here's what happened getting around the corner. We'll hit on what's happening here. I think it was just a very, very. Oh, Fred Chase locked it up, getting into the corner. Everybody's fine. Austin Johnson out front. Drivers already working. Thank you for the gifted subs. We appreciate you. You keep being, you just do the thing. You just keep doing the thing. Already through it. Coming around. All right. We're waiting for the mindset here. Causey in second. Nathan Bigart's going to be in third. So some fast laps for some drivers. They get nice and free. I've got to get the lay of the landscape. Good Lord. Bocce with 500 biddies. There is that beautiful, beautiful scene that you're seeing here. 1.6 back the gap. Around turn 16. Here we go. Here is lap around Coronado here with Johnson. Turn 1. A dogleg right-hander coming up. Got to switch all the way to the right side for the setup for the downhill left-hander. It's a 90-degree turn. Cut the track, shorten it up as much as possible. Getting up into turn 3. This is Rogers Road. They're going to turn left onto 2nd Street here. That is turn 3. Turn 4 is going to be a switch back as they come around. Soft curve, kind of a high-speed turn. Hug the inside wall. That's turn 4 onto Murray Avenue. And then they get up to turn 5, one of the best places that you're going to be able to see. This is going to be Carrier Corner. Carrier Corner coming around. Big, long, high-speed section here. This is where everything's going to echo when it comes to NASCAR. You're going to see it work just the same. Carrier Corner, you're going to take a right-hander on a turn 6, switch back to the left-hander at turn 7, almost like a small chicane. Short high-speed section down against the water here. That's what's on the other side of that fence. Left-hander for turn 8. It's Coronado chicane. All the way up to turn 9. A lot of the racetrack being used. Slide the corner, go all the way out, switch it back, make a setup for a slight 10 and 11, just nice and easy into a high-speed section once again. Left-hand turn on a runaway road. That's that 10 and 11 right there. The tire berms are what driver's going to have to avoid. Now we get down into turn 12. Left-hander for turn 12, 3.19 the gap. Runaway road all the way into it. 13 to 14 to 15 coming around. And then all the way to the chicane. That's where they're at right here. And then up to turn 16. That's where the left-hander is going to be right here. Back onto the straightaway. That's a lap around Coronado. The aircraft carrier's not showing up on the racetrack. I don't like that. We're going to have to fix that. Something has to change with that. We'll do that here in just a little bit. Stryker's going to be off a spot. Tyler Dalton up a spot. Schaefer's going to be up a spot as well. How about Jerry Culver up 6 already? We do have driver cams. We appreciate all the drivers on the driver cams tonight. Maybe a little stuttering we might see a couple of times. I mean, it depends on who's running and who's doing what. So, got to remember that driver cams get shown up for the right reason. That's not Jerry Culver. That is going to be Church right there. You miss San Diego, I miss them all. I miss it all. To check on, I think Jerry's camera might have locked up there. I think I might have Church on there twice. I do. There we are. There we go. How about now? There's Jerry. Jerry Culver. Up a few spots here, trying to make it work. And then we go over to everybody wheeling left and right. Church just ahead. Good luck. Ooh, hold on to it. Oh, baby. Oh, that's a little bit of the rear cam into the wall. He's good. He holds on to it. Trying to get it up and rolling. He's going to be fine. Second driver cam is bullet ball. Bollinger is Fred Chase is in 19th. Greg Park's able to get out there and start the race. Bollinger trying to ping pong. I mean, I guess the ball helmet works here today. It does work here today. He's on a roll. How about Clint Hackett? He's at 11th, right where he started. 19.2. I'm sorry. 19.2 between he and the next driver. So they're trying to make it work. Thank you for the gifted subs. I bet that was a hype train, wasn't it? Thank you very much. I don't know if it was or wasn't, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you, everybody out there watching, no matter what you do. It is, it's crazy to see, crazy to think, and, you know, we're glad to be able to be a part of it. We're glad to be able to be a part of everybody's race tonight, and we thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for Leadfoot driver cams. Every single time I call a race, Leadfoot Motorsports has driver cams sponsored. We love it. Oh, 28 gets into the braking zone, 15 right to the back bumper. Gretchen gets around. There's the 15 just ahead. Mark Gretchen up into the 11th. He is on the move. Johnson right now, 6-second lead over Joseph Causey. Causey and Big R, they're trying to get a little bit faster. Nate got a little bit faster that last time by, 2:15.70. Take a look at the horizontal. We'll see what the fastest laps of the race being ran. That'll be a 2:13.64, almost the qualifying speed for Austin Johnson. Very close. It is all nice. Drivers hooked up, ready to go. All right, we've got I'm going to see if I can do the thing. Oh, welcome back, Corey Bodnut. He is race controller tonight. So old Corey doing the thing. We're gonna put that on high. Crowds are fine. Foliage, objects. Is that it? Is it the, hold on. Objects. Crowds. Oh, we can put the crowds on high. Whatever. Ignore. We gotta see the airplanes. Hold on. So many objects rendering. Hold on. Objects are loading. There's the city in the background, cityscape. Okay. I just want to show the aircraft carrier. That's it. We're driving by Braille. Let's quit calibration. All right, fine. Fine, iRacing. Objects, grandstands. We're going to put grandstands on low. The event on low. Crowds on low. We don't care. Will this help? Ignore. Will that help? It might help. Nope. We want to see the aircraft carrier. We don't care about everything else. Where are the drivers? See, there's some airplanes in the back. Where's the blimp? Where do we go? There's Nathan Bigard. He's covered around. Johnson is 4.5 back. It's right here. New Brown Church. Coming up and around. Into the chicane. He'll be coming around. Once they get around turn 16 here, there's the aircraft carrier just ahead. And I'm going to fix this here in just a little bit, but the aircraft carrier is just on the other side. So, okay. All right. Well, sorry folks, I couldn't keep it on for that reason. The objects are just, it is far from optimized. Keep the objects on low, put the grandstands back, the event back on high. There's the aircraft carrier. Driving right on by it. Ignore. All right. Yeah, it's all the objects. All the objects are killing it. You don't know how to use what? All right, Causey, Nathan Bigart, Kobe Hart, Michael Strickland. All right, things are settled in. We're fine now. It's a beautiful, beautiful race course, and I wish I could show all of it until they optimize. We won't be able to do a damn thing. So, you know. Anywho, Stryker holding on to fifth. Causey still up a spot. Backing it into the corner. Bollinger on pit road. It's going to get in. I think he had to use his fast repair. Newbra had a hard stop here. Glenn Hackett had a hard stop as well. That was on lap 5. These are just let's get a little bit extra sideways. Fix the tires. It's a hot track. That's what happened to Clint. Into the braking zone. 3, 2, 1. Yep. And this is where, if you cut this right here, you have to stop. So that is him serving his own, like it's self-serving his own penalty. 8.5 seconds the gap between Johnson and Joseph Causey. Nathan Bigart, Colby Hartong. A straightaway away. Into the braking zone they go. Austin G. All right. Is everybody tornado hunting? Star Wars? No. Power Wash 2. Have you seen the new practice coming in July? Star Wars? Yep. And, oh yeah, tornado hunting is what we've all been doing. Love to see it. All right, Church on pit road. Get to the damage taken care of. Newbra, he limps it around. Newbra. The 17 Craig Parks coming out running some of the race line as well. Johnson 9.2. He is almost a quarter of the way through the 6th lap here, the 7th lap here. Causey, Bigart, they've separated themselves. Then Stryker trying to close in. Schaefer up 2. Everybody's gotten really spread out here. Schaefer sideways. Dove taking over 6th. Schaefer trying to back up. Try not to abuse the tires. That downhill braking zone. I wonder how much of that's going to be an issue. And similar to the Chicago street course, that downhill braking zone is kind of massive. Kind of massive. Austin Johnson, 9.2 to Joseph Causey. Drivers separating. Chase a lap down. Newbra is right about 1.57. Just trying to get himself around. If he could make the next 3 laps and not go a lap down, that's pretty huge. 2:17.21 to the last lap for Austin Johnson. Causey 2:17.09. Bigart 2:17.99. Hartung 2:19.32. Stryker 2:18.64 is playing catch up here to Colby Hartung. Brad Dove about a 2:19.72. His fastest lap at 2:18.58. Coronado showing up. Oh, crown over. Got some right front nose damage. Look like you got a blown engine there too. Here's what happened. These drivers are duking it around. Oh, that's a bump right there. Oh man, trying to lock it up. Who's that by? There's Pat Green right there. Bollinger coming around, trying to keep it. Oh, man. Anthony's got a blown engine. He should be able to get himself to pit road. It's smoking enough that he should be able to get there. There's no maybe there's no fluid on the ground. Johnson seeing this lap complete. And we'll move on. 3 laps to go into the stage. And everybody slide dangling it. 8 spots gained for Jerry Culver. Jerry be on the move. Let's go, sir. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Check in on Churchy. It's a lap down, but he's running 17th. He's able to get the truck fixed. Kirk Parks had to slow down there. He's got about about a 30-second gap between he and Newbrow. 60-second gap between he and Newbrow. But he's catching. He's doing exactly that. Try to get there at least. But a touch faster. He's got enough fuel. Should be good to go. Probably to slow down as well. Bollinger back on pit road. I think he is done. I think he is done. I understand. Red Chase got a black flag there. Too many incident points, I do believe. Glenn Hackett stopped over. You can get incident point penalties on the racing surface. They're working. They are working. Clint Hackett, full scent, getting around to the corner. Austin Johnson, your race leader. Right now, second gear through latter portion of this this first quarter of the racetrack. You can't even see him. Can't even see him. Can't even see the aircraft carriers. It's terrible. Joseph being caught by Nathan here. Stryker in 2:19's. Nate has picked up his pace here, 2:17.97. So he has managed to close in that gap to third. Joseph trying to pull ahead. Rolling up into the throttle. Nathan hard on the brakes. Again, lots of braking zones here. There's high-speed sections up into the braking zone. Try to utilize a lot of the racetrack, similar to what you would see. I'm excited to see what NASCAR is going to have on board with this track. And you just see how different the groove is. I know it's hard to see for us, but you can see how slippery the trucks are being, how much they're sliding around, but also on top of all of that, how much they are trying to roll a corner. A lot of hip checks here, a lot of defensive positioning, that's for sure. 12.4 to the gap as Johnson goes in. Bollinger, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. Austin Johnson out front. I gotta make that thing louder for everybody. All right. Whoop. Wrong button. Wrong button. There it is. What to go. Battle for second is on. Austin Johnson out front by Kentucky mile, or California mile. However you want to look at it. This is your white flag lap for the stage. Causey has been being stalked by the 01 right now. Stryker's going to be in fourth. Colby Hartung back in fifth. Looking, trying to stalk that 1.5 back to Michael Strickland. Brad Dove as Tyler Dalton stalking the same. I tell you what, after about 10 laps, they're starting to close in the distance. How about Jason Day? Eric Schaefer, they're getting faster here as well. Getting the consistency down. Ryder Banks out there in 10th. That's where he started. Mark Retchen is up 8. And it's going to be your, Mark Retchen up 6. Jerry Culver is up 8. And 4 for Pat Green. They're all working. You're struggling? Hey, struggling is struggling, man, no matter how you look at it. It's all good. It's all gravy. Oh, yeah, there was time added for the subathon. Boom. Over 35 hours on the timer. During the broadcast, I don't click go. I'm not going to click go live anymore. Slow down for Jerry Culver. Or I'm going to click. I'm not going to click pause. We're going to do the thing. All right. A cool stinking racetrack, that's for sure. Joseph Causey, Nathan Bigart, Michael Strickland, Colby Hartung, your top 5. Coming around, final couple of corners here. I wish I had the track map worked for everybody. We're in the backstretch chicane here. The track map does not work for SDK right now. Stage win, and then some. For the 21, he comes around. Stage 1 is going to be Austin Johnson. Causey, Bigart, a race to the line. Joseph Causey will be second. Nathan Bigart will be third. That'll be your stage. Michael Strickland fourth. Colby Hartung fifth. Brad Doves, well, should be sixth. Tyler Dalton trying to close in. Everybody's trying to get there. Austin Johnson, 61.91 on the I rating. Joseph Causey, 54.80. 50.41 for Nathan Bigart. Johnson's, he's got some things. They'll be catching up. I think we're waiting for the top 10 to cross the line. Ryder Banks would be that final driver. And that is what it is. Here's your stage. Johnson, Causey, Bigart, Strickland, Hartung, Brad Dove, Tyler Dalton, Jason Day, Eric Schaefer, Brad Banks for top 10. Mark Ratchet will finish 11th, 12th for Clint Hackett for your stage presence there. It's weird to see Nate 13 seconds back. Well, he was telling me that because I saw his fastest lap at 2:14 and he was about 3 seconds faster than the field. And then, but he was telling me that there are people out there running 2:11s in the trucks right now. So he's not the fastest guy on the circuit, but he was one of the fastest in practice. And then Austin Johnson shows up, says, "I want to see your blackjack." Yeah, pretty cool. So top 10 for the stage. Johnson, Causey, Nathan Bigart, Michael Strickland, Colby Hartung, Brad Dove, Tyler Dalton, Jason Day, Eric Schaefer, Brandon Banks as they will line up. They'll come to pit road. We're going to have a little bit of a break here because of just the enormity of the pace laps. They have to catch back up with the pace car. Then they come to pit road. Then they do their thing. And it's going to be about, it's a 3-point. It's almost 3.5 miles around this racetrack. It's pretty massive. They will do the thing. All right, I will be right back. We're going to let everybody chill and relax as Austin Johnson meets the pace car. Kind of crazy. Crazy. I want to make sure the track map is... Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I wish it would work. It works here. Works right there. Right there. Pace cars. It works. It works on iRacing, but I can't show that without showing all the other stuff. Let me see. Can I show this all the time? Track map mode. Okay. Scale. Anchoring in position. Yep, we're fine there. Okay. I want to show it all the time. RB, thank you for the like. Okay. Okay. Yeah, look at that. I can't show it. SDK, get the track map loaded. It'd be so much easier. So the reason The reason why I have a lot of time is because I moved the subathon over to StreamerBot, and I'm using an integration for StreamerBot, and I added all the subs that everybody bought. We are up to, actually, if I put that back up, make it a little bit bigger for everybody. We have 98 subs, I do believe is what it is. Yeah, $55 raised. 19 followers gained. That right there, the 15,648 is the total points through everything. 250,000 points. We got a Twitch counter. 2.5 million. There you go. So yeah, you had 50 minutes. You're one of them. One of the reasons, and that's good. I'm glad the time is fine. The time is great. And I got YouTube integration in it too. So if somebody becomes a member on YouTube, there you go. We haven't got to 100 subs yet. We'll do a horror challenge from there. Yeah. It's cycling around. Yep. Oh, we're 2 subs away. 2 subs away. Did the biddy show up? The bid should have shown up. Hold on. Hold on. I don't think it refreshed like it was supposed to, so bear with me.
Here we go. Green flag.
Thank you for the gift of sub, Budgie.
Boys.
Thank you for the gift of sub. I appreciate that. All right. Pace cars to lead them out. I had all this fixed earlier. All right, everybody coming to pit road. It's going to lead everybody down there. Appearance. Yeah. Yeah, safe. There you go. 500 bits, 99 subs. We got 99 subs and a problem ain't one. All right, there you go. Yeah. We'll get there. We all want to go to TwitchCon. All right, they're doing the thing. They do the thing. They're going to pace around. And then we'll go lights off and have a little bit of fun here. Chance to save a little bit of fuel as well. It'll be a question of what they're going to be able to make. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Lights off on the pace car again. May not be. I'm I wonder how many commercials that NASCAR is going to be able to get in on the pace laps on this racetrack. I was just telling that to Jess. Anywho, it is how it is. All right. It's a pretty racetrack. It really is. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. All right. Let's see. Let's check on the top 10 on the restart here. It'll be Austin Johnson, Nathan Bigart, Michael Strickland, Colby Hartung, Jason Day, Jerry Culver, Mark Retchin, Pat Green, Eric Schaefer, Joseph Causey all the way back in 10th. Crownover, actually he's back in, it showed him in 12th, but it's showing him lining up in 10th, so we'll see. This restart coming to it. Stay tuned, sports. Give us our pole sitter. Pole sitter again, Austin Johnson is the man sitting on that one. Stay tuned, sports, doing some awesome things. Let's see. I got a podcast coming out here very soon as well. If you want to check that out, make sure you follow us on YouTube. It's going to go there, and then we'll put it out on Spotify as well. You know, that first episode is going to be coming out here in a couple of days. Yup. Yours truly going to get into the speaking mode. We'll talk about games. We'll talk about things coming up in the latter half of 2026. We'll talk about future plans with Signature Esports and the platform. But then, of course, and always, the rest of what we do. Brad Dove, the last driver on the lead lap. Robert Church, first driver a lap down. Newbra, Fred Chase, Craig Parks has got himself back to the point. He's 3 laps down, but you never know what's going to happen. So be checking it out. We're trying to grow the platform in a couple of different forms and facets here. We're gonna do what we can to, continue to move forward. I want to talk about some games coming out. I want to talk about Season 3 patch notes as well for iRacing. I'm going to keep up with iRacing no matter what we do in the future. We all know that we all got the start here, so I want to make sure that we're continuing to go. We'll talk about review processes. We'll talk about everything that happens in iRacing. If we can manage it, we'll manage it. All right, we're getting ready to do it. We're gonna go back to it. Yeah, it's a long way around this racetrack. They're driving 45, 55 miles an hour. What is it, 45, 50 miles an hour? The pace car is, she's slow. She's slow. Hold on. Does it can I put the standalone telemetry? No, there's no telemetry for the pace car. All right, pace car is going to make the left-hand turn on the pit road. They're going to get up and around and finish this one off. It'll be Austin Johnson as we look down into the backstretch chicane. There was a recommendation to put this chicane in because of the high-speed section that you have right here. So this chicane is pretty cool. RP is on board. We have the beef. There's no turn there. All right, pace car, right-hand turn on the pit road. Not left-hand turn, right-hand turn on the pit road. Restart zone coming up. They're going. They're green. They're on it. Nathan Bigart trying to lead a lap. He will get credit for a lap led. Getting into turn one, Austin Johnson slides the corner, 14 over the back bumper. Oh, 14 free right there. Man, that was crazy. Left-hander, turn three. Setting up for turn four. Going to be the right-hander that you're going to see here. Jason Day up 4 is inside the top 5. Jerry Culver up 14. Set in, got a little bit of damage fixed on lap 12. He is working. I'm surprised to see more drivers not come around into the thing. .3 the gap. Austin Johnson and Nathan Bigart. Nate working. Newbra having an issue. Hard stop back here. I think that was just for a pass through. Having to make sure he's good there. Churchy, first driver lap down. Sees Tyler Dalton putting hashtag time in. Whee! 50. Barely 3 wide. Good boogly woogly. Causey has a lot of ground to make up right now. He's just outside of the top 10. There's Mr. Church. See the 15 go to the inside. He's got the 5 right behind him, 25 there as well. Jerry Culver is in 8th. And on lap 12, saved himself a little extra. Schaefer Kipper on 13, topped off on fuel just to make sure he was good to go. 13 to the 19, 19 of Tyler Dalton right behind. This is good practice for Tyler Dalton because Monday there's a possibility set. That was Mollinger. Sim 500 is running Dover, so if they're not running this track, they're running Dover. But Hackett in 12th. Got a good thing on board. Let's see what he's doing here. Got to push all the way out. Gears shifted. Straight up shifting gears. Woohoo! All right, Austin Johnson. 3.7 second gap. That looks to his rear like Nathan Bigart is disappearing. Hartog, Michael Strickland, Nathan Bigart. Something to keep your eye on. Joseph Causey, he has got some ground to make up. Mark Retchen just ran his fastest lap of the race. Come on, Mark. At a 2:19.92. Last lap for Johnson, 2:14.11. The magic number here is fuel number, folks. Can they make it to the end? 20 laps to go. I think they're going to have to stop for fuel. Austin Johnson running away. Because the math says they can do 21 laps around this racetrack, but that's not, the math hasn't been as accurate as it should be, in my opinion. But a good, not a bad day. A good, bad, all the things. All right. Let's see where the battles are on the racetrack right now. Mr. Causey, Mr. Culver. Crown over Mr. Brad Dove. Get a little battle happening here as well. Right-handers are up and out. And Stryker and Jason Day. That's a close battle right there as well. Brad Dove. Ooh, Dove around. What happened? Doesn't look like you got any damage. Just looked like get a little bit hard on the brakes. Got into the corner. 15. Looks for the crossover. Yeah, Dove. Had to miss there. A hard stop. making it work. He'll go back to 14th. He had a top 5 in practice. Still working. Johnson, 5.7. Nathan Bigart. Schaefer getting faster. 2:16.67. He just ran his fastest lap of the race just behind him. Jason Day getting a touch faster as well. Eager on the slide. Keep yourself away from the wall. Some of the drivers are asking about the blue lines on the racetrack out there. The blue line means nothing. You can utilize all of the racing surface except for where you see the tire packs. You can't cut the tire packs. You have to go around the tire packs. There's one of those tire packs. Boom. Nice and calm. 19 laps to go. 17 complete. Approaching the halfway mark here. And the battles doesn't be closing. Right over, working to Jerry Culver. Pat Green is up 8. Mr. Church has gotten himself cleaned away. Newbra just out to complete the laps. Red Chase still working that 9. He's got the HendrickCars.com racing machine going way wide here. Setting up and try to make sure this is the quintessential street course in on the streets of Coronado, and then on top of that, you got to throw in the tarmac of the naval base. And it's just awesome. To me, it's just awesome. To me, it's a fantastic look. I love the Chicago street course. It's a much bigger track, and it is a much bigger scene to hold on to. So I like seeing it. So we're going to see how this will work. Causey has worked himself to 8th. And we'll see how drivers fare out. I'm going to take a pause for the cause. And I'm going to look up some information about the Coronado racing surface. And we'll talk about it in a moment. I'll be as interesting as I can be. Hey, something that I was reading here that I was looking up, but believe it or not, this is not the first time Coronado's been raced on. It has previously hosted the Mazda MX-5 Cup cars in 2012 and 2013, and the Stadium Super Trucks in 2014 as part of a speed festival, which was also held there between 1997 and 2016. The Coronado's no stranger to racing on the surface, so pretty awesome. Fred Chase jumping to pit road. Here's what happened to him. I think he just cooked it into the corner and it slid all the way to the back. Oof. Austin Johnson had an issue as well. Go to the brakes, cooked the corner, had to stop. Right there. Came to a complete stop. Church, I think he goosed it up, went wide, went to turn back in. It makes me wonder if it looped around on him right here. It did. Able to miss things, so then we get some drivers around. All right, 8 seconds to gap. So that slowdown has pulled Nathan all the way to him. I tell you what, one mistake can cost you some time, but the thing about the time that it's costing you is there's a weight that you have to appreciate on the course. Right now, Schaefer 2:17.97, Johnson a 2:16.47. Bigard just ran a 2:17.70, and he's getting a little bit. I tell you what, I don't know how the truck feels to everybody. I'm going to ask them. I'm going to ask at least the top three. There's so much characteristic on the racing surface. You just kind of have to plant the truck and roll with it. Same corner that Johnson missed that last time. 2:16.47 was Austin Johnson's last lap. When he had that slowdown, that was on his 19th lap, so he's completed 2 laps prior. Nate ran a 2:15.70, has led 1 lap. I believe he got credit for that lap led. I have to take a look. They got into the restart zone. He took off. I think he was able to lead that lap. And me click and see. No, yeah, 1 lap led. Austin Johnson has led everything else since and before. So yeah, Dubra having an issue. Got a little right rear damage. Should be okay. 9.6 between he and Church. 10 spots gained for Mark Rutchin. He is on the move. 2:20.87 was his last lap. Ozzy 2:19.53. He's trying to work forward. Pat Green just ran his fastest lap of the race at 2:21.21. Crownover ran his fastest lap of the race, 2:19.83. Crownover, I'm a fan of Crownover and road course racing, and the reason why I'm such a big fan of Anthony is because I've watched this man drive tracks like Sonoma and Watkins Glen and have a blast at it. 2:16.55 for Johnson last time by. Nathan Bigard 2:17.90. Kobe Hartung 2:19.57. Schaefer 2:20.45. Stryker 2:19.60. He is inside the top 5. Not over 2:19.71 again. He was his fastest lap of the race. Closing in on Tyler Dalton just ahead. Jason Day with a meatball flag. He has torn up the right side of that truck. He is going to have to stop. I think he is going to be trying to turn to reset that truck, get it to pit road. He's gonna reset. Here's what happened. I think that truck was falling apart. Where did he hit the wall? Oh, right there. This truck was paper mache for him. Got into the corner, got a little hot. Oh, maybe it was a harder hit than we expected. Johnson 9.7. Bigart. Kobe Hartung. Joseph Causey now to 6, trying to track down Stryker. A 2:19.39 for Causey's last lap. 88 holding on to the top 5. Little slideways out of the corner. Those trucks are seemingly they're working their tookus off. Jerry still up 8. I want to thank Jerry for running his Leadfoot driver cam. Leadfoot, put your foot down. Join the if you're not joining the Chop Shop Racing Series, you need to be joining these other series as well. Leadfoot Motorsports, another great series, trying to build their reputation as a fine league out there. Check them out. Sim 500, we love them as well, and of course the AMP Racing League. I've been with them. I've been with these guys for a couple of years now, and I love it. Been with Chop Shop for almost 5 years, and they're absolutely fantastic. That's Churchy right there on your screen. Let's go and ride a little bit with Churchy. He's got a little bit of nose damage, but he's good. And I think, and that's the thing too. You got to get to the point where you're just figuring out the racetrack. A lot of these drivers are running this track for the very first time. Some of them didn't even get the chance to practice. This is that chicane that NASCAR is deemed needed. There's pit road right there, and then the left-hander. This is on to the front straightaway. Let's go to Jerry here. Go back on board with Jerry Culver. Yeah, join the dang old thing. That track is bumpy as all get out. It really is. All right, checking on Clint Hackett. He is not too far off. Just trying to work as much as he can. There's a lot of left and rights here. A lot of heavy braking, a lot of into the throttle, a lot of full. Here's the thing. When it comes to running a track like this, you have a tendency to have to lift your knee. You know what I mean? Jason Day only spent 2 minutes, 32 seconds on pit road. Or getting to pit road. He was able to get the fast repair, get himself back out there. Day is on a new set of tires. He just has to cool it down, get him rolling, got the fast repair. Should be trying to get out there. Should have the fuel. So he shouldn't have an issue with fuel right now. This track is blistering. Got blisters on me tires. 10 seconds, the gap right now between Austin Johnson, Nathan Bigart. Nathan Bigart, 10 seconds back to Colby Hartung. 12.5 back to Eric Schaefer, to Michael Strickland. Stryker's got around. He goes to the forefront. Schaefer managing the truck right now as well. Joseph Causey has worked his way to 6th. Got about a 38-second gap. 2:19.01 the last time by. The pace leveling off for Austin Johnson and Nathan Bigart to run a 2:17 apiece. 2:17.15. Bigart 2:17.65. As drivers starting to feel the wear. $12 laps to go. And Schaefer right behind Michael Strickland. Joseph Causey, he is catching both drivers. Got about an 18-second gap between he and Colby Hartung. Hartung, 2:18.74 last time he drove by. It's a good portion of the racetrack. It's absolutely a blast to watch. We're getting into the section that I think is pretty fantastic. So the first half, we're seeing a lot of the back half of the racetrack. Right now, Austin Johnson coming to pit road. See if Nate follows suit. And when I talk about tires and fuel, that's a factor. So Johnson to pit road. Bigart will stay out. He'll take over the lead. Austin Johnson coming down pit road. Colby Hartung. Austin Johnson from his pit should be able to come on somewhere around third or fourth, even if he takes tires here. When I talk about fuel being the concern, the reason why I say that is right here. There's a tower telemetry. They've got 11 laps to go, and estimated fuel says 21 laps, but I really don't think that they could make it. I don't think they could make the cycle when it comes to what they need to do. Austin Johnson's going to come out fifth, so he's got about 30 seconds to make up here, and he's got 11 laps to be able to try to do something with that. Pat Green hitting the nose on, and he's going to jump to pit road. Here's what happened to Pat Green. Pat Green around he's coming into the braking zone for the chicane here on the back straightaway. And it locks up on him, and then, oh man, we're going to see that. I bet we see that in NASCAR this Sunday. I'd almost put money on it. Kobe Hartung, Michael Strickland, Austin Johnson is there with Causey. Johnson gets clear. He's going to be good for fuel. Causey sitting in fifth. He's going to watch Austin's kind of walk away right now. So running out of fuel, that's what I say. The less time you have to spend on pit road, the better. Right now, 29 seconds the gap. Now, getting down pit road, it's a long pit road, folks. Causey spent 41 seconds on pit road when he came down pit road. Austin Johnson, 50 seconds with the full stop. So that's kind of the way it works. Nathan Bigart, your race leader. 10 laps to go, and they're eating up at the fuel. That window is only as big as you can make it. When they went back green flag racing at the time of the stage, it was lap 14, beginning lap 15. So that would have put them 20 to 21 laps. So it would have been really close. And right now, they're over halfway through that. And because they're over halfway through that, just makes me wonder if the fuel cycle is going to be what it is. And I think Austin Johnson coming to pit road, what he did, he's got around Michael Strickland pretty quick. 26 seconds the gap. And now Nate with a little bit of clean air. He's running 2:17.74s. Johnson, his last lap, 2:43.79. But we're going to see the difference that he's been able to make up as he's getting through the industrial section here at Coronado. See Red Bull on the banner. Glad to see Red Bull in NASCAR back in action again. It's pretty fantastic. 12 seconds the gap to be able to be made up here between second and third. 13.7 the gap between Hartung and Nathan Bigard. Stryker managing the truck as well as he can. Joseph Causey right behind him. Causey again came out on 13. A little bit extra fuel in that truck, getting that extra top off. So the numbers a little different for both drivers. So Bigart coming around the chicane, getting around turn 16. A big into the wall a little bit there on the front straightaway. Gonna put down some pace. Jerry Culver is leaving pit road, took tires and fuel, ready to go. First driver off the lead lap is going to be that driver. Jason Day out there running 2:20s and is catching a bunch. Clint Hackett hit the wall where Jason Day did. And now Clint Hackett is going to try to turn it. Hopefully he's going to be able to get there. Here's what happened. This is that same spot, right around that same area that we saw Jason Day hit. Yeah, same corner, same spot, same wall. Didn't whoa up. Oh, got under the brakes. Same spot there. Austin Johnson just ran the fastest lap of the race. 2:13.23. And we'll take a look at what the drivers have been running. Coronado's a great racetrack. I'm a fan. NASCAR made me a fan of street course racing. There's your best time for. It should have been the best time. Didn't work. Best time. There it is. 2:13.22. 2:15.69 for Nathan Bigart. 21 seconds the gap. 9 laps to go. Johnson doing what he is doing here. It's faring out pretty decently. Here's the last lap times. He's about 4 seconds a lap faster than Nathan Bigart. 6 seconds a lap faster than Colby Hartung at his current pace. Well, that's just new tires getting out there and doing it. You got a set of tires to use. You might as well get out there and use them if you have the gap or the skill to be able to do so. But Nathan, no slouch on the road courses. Carrying the corner. Nate has 8 laps to go. Hartung having to have a stop here. Johnson will catch. And we'll see the drive off here. 21, a little free on the inside, making that pass. That is just nothing Colby can do about that, especially with a slowdown like that. Excuse me, I had a cough. All right, Austin Johnson gets around Colby Hartung. Hartung holding on to third. Stryker's 11.4 back. Joseph Causey trying to catch him. Stryker running 2:18.90s. Causey 2:18.90s as well. 3.6 the gap. That is the next challenge you see. $19.2 the gap. Austin Johnson sliding the corner. My dogs are barking. Bear back. All right. Sorry, doggos were barking. Just had to answer the door. There's Jerry Culver. It's running 2:22.50. Johnson on the inside. Going to close in 19.3 seconds over the next 7 laps. Running 2:16.84 the last time he was out there. How about Schaefer? 2:16.61. He kept it on 24. He's got a little bit of time to be able to catch up here to Joseph Causey, but he's fast. Brandon Banks has yet to come in. Tyler Dalton in 8th. Anthony Coronado in 9th. Brad Dove in 10th. And this is a game of cat and mouse here. It was 18.9. Johnson trying to get back into the rhythm here. Right now, with 7 laps to go. It's a pretty masterful way of doing things. Nathan, 2:15.70. He's been able to time some things here. He's got Jason Day just ahead. Jason Day still in the lead lap in 11th. Able to rebound his day here, though. 13 seconds to gap between he and Brad Dove. Dove came in on 26. So he's out there running with new tires. Jason Day came in on 22. We're completing 29, and you would think that it's only 3 laps ago. Well, 3 laps with 16 corners, 16 marked corners. There's a lot more turns on this racetrack than just 16. You got to think about the chicanes. You got to think of the setups. You got to think of all the other things that the drivers have to do. And it's kind of crazy. All right, Nate coming around on the front straightaway. It's going to make it 6 laps to go. Austin Johnson, 18.5 seconds. Might be too little. Might have not been able to get around some drivers fast enough here. But even if he finishes second, he gets a little wall tap there on corner exit. He's got some traffic to get through. Craig Parks in 15th. The downhill braking zone. As Craig gets off to the side for Austin Johnson. Kobe Hartung in 3rd. Still holding on to comfortable section here. Schaefer having an issue, a hard stop there. Seeing Brandon Banks go around. You have to be on the limit here. I think that's the key. Here's that braking zone. Locks it up. Just went a little bit sideways there. It's a good stop. He saved it. 17.7. Austin Johnson. They'll see the 8 of Robert Church. Heavier in the braking zone. Oh, gets into the back bumper to the 8. He is trying to get there. He's going to go and set it in on the inside. 21 of the 8 side by side all the way out. Utilize all that race line. 21 will turn across. Go all the way up out of the banking. 8 goes around. Church had tires into that groove. Right where that blue line is, there's a groove down there that's unsettled. Johnson trying to play catch up here. So yeah, that's a second loss there. So he's fighting traffic right now. The 01 getting through traffic a lot easier than Austin Johnson. Craig Parks, Robert Church. Parks had a hard stop back there. Oh yeah, you have to slow down right there. He had to pull over and stop. That's all that was. 18.4. Johnson trying to get around traffic as fast as possible, trying to chase down Nathan Bigart with 5 laps to go. Last lap for Nate was 2:16.95. And now things have leveled off. Johnson into some of the hilly section here. Stryker 9.8 to Kobe Hartung. Joseph Causey 6.5 back from Michael Strickland. They're running, equal lap times right now. Brad Duff 2:18.92. As Anthony Coronado out there. Eric Schaefer right behind Tyler Dalton one more time. Schaefer, Dalton, and Banks putting the time in. Schaefer getting around into the braking zone again. A little bit of right front damage on the Ford, but he should be okay. So the battle's happening. Clint Hackett still working. Jason Day, first driver a lap down. As Nate goes to work. Austin Johnson still backing up into the corner, trying to get where he needs to. Trying to get into the high-speed sections. And again, keeping the fuel mileage in perspective. Johnson has gotten around the 6. Hartung. 11 seconds the gap. Stryker, 9.8. Kazi still inside the top 5. 5 laps to go. It'll be 4 this time by. Fuel mileage was kind of the concern, but I think it's being. I knew somebody was going to stay out. I knew a lot of drivers might have thought about just staying out. Johnson came to pit road to try to do something, and maybe just trying to be the edge case scenario, and he has done what he could. Church got himself a black flag. There was too many incident points there. It's going to come to pit road. Get some nose damage on the front of that truck. 17.7. It's a big track around this racetrack. Johnson to Colby Hartung. Still working. Little battle here. Joseph Kazi's got around Michael Strickland. Stryker had to stop. He missed the corner. Had to serve a slowdown here. And that's when Kazi caught him. And so now the battle for 4th between these two. And heat back up. Stryker gets back into it. Got a little bit of a race happening here. Nathan coming around 17.2. Austin Johnson, quarter second faster that last time by, but I really think it is about the principle here. We'll see. The back final quarter of the section here. You'll see the straightaway. Nate coming down. We'll see the chicane. Austin Johnson 17.3 the gap. Gonna save the tire, save a little bit extra. He's gonna stay out, make it 3 to go. To 17.54. Austin Johnson hitting the mark. To 17.02. This time we'll see what he gets. And 2:16.24. A second faster. Anthony Crownover had a hard stop back here. Same concept. This is that braking zone. Coming up that left-hander. And you got to hit it right. Crownover. Kind of nailed it there. He's going to be lapped down to Nathan Bigart. 16.3. Would be the gap. Austin Johnson, 15.8. And trying to close here. A little bit of clean air. Trying to work it for 3 laps to go. Jerry having a stop there. Crownover still working. And with 3 laps to go, it is a long way around this racetrack. $15 seconds now. The gap little wall tap for the 01 there. Nate trying to muscle out. Would be 2 more laps. Uh-oh. Nate blinked for me there. Into the chicane they go. 14 and a half. He'll stay out. 2 to go here at Coronado. Nate ran a 2:18.79. Maybe trying to work out the fuel here. Austin Johnson trying to roll that corner. His last lap, a 2:16. Sorry, 2:17.24. I think he met the 13 in a bad section there, so he lost actually time trying to get around there. Johnson. If Nate can save enough fuel to make it to the end, which I think he's fine. I mean, he's backed off his pace quite a bit. But, you know, that's 7 miles to travel with the horsepower these trucks have. So Nathan trying to work on it. Johnson touching up the race truck. Trying to make it happen. Eric Schaefer has gone to 6th. Stryker holding on to 5th. Causey just ahead of him. Colby Hartung confident where he's at. Doesn't need to do too much. 15 seconds gap between Big Art and Austin Johnson. Johnson, fastest guy, led the most laps today. I do believe, yeah, Johnson led the most laps. They go back and look at the laps led for the 21. It would be 23 laps led. Nathan has led 11 of them so far. Craig Parks at a hard stop back here as well. He seemingly all right. A cloud cover changing everywhere. Chop Shop Racing Truck Series of Coronado. Not a bad day. We've seen a little bit of good racing here. They will settle in. Nate will get around the chicane. He's going to do the thing. He's going to take it. White flag waves. Final lap here at Coronado. Nathan Big Art cut back earlier. Johnson managing the pace, managing the truck, managing what he's got going on. 15 seconds the gap. I was able to make up a ton of that time, but I do believe that is the way it be. Nathan Big Art. That'll be the road course ringer. Austin Johnson. Seemingly making it happen. 52 in the 15. That's a battle for position just ahead of Austin Johnson here. 52 with a little bit newer tire. A 10 lap fresher tires. Conover's going to let him go. Johnson will be able to settle here. He's going to be able to turn some fast times around this corner. But Nathan, in the latter half of this racing circuit around the Mobile One corner, sees Brad Dove just ahead. Be able to almost coast half the track here. $16 seconds the gap, the 21. He's got around the 15. Losing some time to Nate. Nate around the 25. Final time around. We're going to get around on the high-speed section here. Into the max stretch chicane for the final time. Nathan Big Art. He's going to win it here at Coronado. Brad Dove is going to have to complete one more lap. He is still on the lead lap. Bigart wins. Austin Johnson will come home second. Starts on pole, most laps led. Kobe Hartung. And a stage win for Austin Johnson. Kobe Hartung, solid for third. As they will finish it up. A nice job. Joseph Causey. Michael Strickland find a little battle here happening as they close into the final time. Stryker trying to get one more out of it. Little extra sideways out of the corner. Into the high-speed section. Trying to get in the heavy braking zone. Causey able to rebound his day. Oh, Stryker almost. He sent it into the corner. But a good fight there for Stryker. He finishes where he started in fifth. As Nate will burn it down and will cook it down. So Brad Dove's going to finish the race. So he will lock it up. He will actually tow all the way around. All right. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, babe. All right. That'd be it. That'd be it. Let's take a look at your race results. As soon as they populate. We're waiting. Tyler Dalton, Brandon Banks, Eric Schaefer. They had a little battle happening there as well. Waiting on a couple of drivers to finish. There he goes. There's the 28. There he is. He's finishing right there. Schaefer finishes sixth. Tyler Dalton will finish seventh. Brandon Banks coming. That big racetrack. It's like half the time of the Autobahn. It's crazy. Chop Shop Racing, SpeedyTrophies.com. Nathan Bigart will get the win, and the drivers settling in. I'm again just waiting for the race results to populate here. Everybody did a phenomenal job. I think Dove is still populating. I'm waiting
on the stage.
I'm waiting on Dove. Still. That's
yeah,
it.
no worries.
You should have passed him.
Trying to be nice. He wanted to finish on the lead lap, so I let him.
Yeah, I have no race results. No, he just finished. Okay.
Yep.
It's okay. Tell me about it, man. Congratulations on that one. You stayed out. I know we talked about it, about what the field, the mileage in the math said 20 to 21 laps, and you guys pitted right at the right time. It looked like just to be able to kind of back off and run.
Yeah, definitely. It was right on the line of you were going to have to save, and save quite a bit as well. It wasn't just a little bit, so I literally started saving as soon as we left pit road, even under the caution before the stage started. I almost thought about topping off, repitting, but I decided to just try to run it and was able to make it work. I think Austin definitely had the speed to win this one tonight. I don't think any of us were going to get close to him. He was so fast, but so once again, sometimes you got to do something different on strategy to try to steal the win from these guys, and it worked out tonight.
Steal the win from these guys, Mr. I have the most wins in this series. Come on. These guys. No. When he came to pit road, I was like, well, he's got plenty of time to be able to make it up if he could manage his lap times. He just couldn't get a break with traffic. They were letting the leader go. They weren't really letting Austin go anywhere, which was, but I mean, at the same time, you catch somebody in the middle of a corner and you can send it into the corner where they can't, that's good. That's going to change everything up.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a tough track to pass on. Like always in iRacing, cause the straightaway speed is all the same. So the only time you're really going to gain lap time is in the corners, under braking or in the corners. So a lot of guys feel like it's a dive bomb, but it's really not. That's where you have to make the move, because that's where you're so much faster than them. So.
Yep. Nope. I see it. I saw it. I watched it. I turned all the graphics up to show chat why I couldn't show the aircraft carrier. 'Cause, good Lord. When you're streaming on 3 platforms, one of those happens to be 4K. You're you turned it all up, but I'm gonna get out and drive this racetrack in VR probably this weekend, and just taking the sights and the virtual smells, because being the newest street course on here now. And one of the things that I was actually reading about this race course, it has existed in the past with the Mazda MX-5s or the MX Cup series, just in a little bit smaller version, but the majority of the layout's still the same, and the trophy trucks have run here.
That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I am very excited for this weekend for sure, because this track is really cool, has a lot of character. It's going to be some great racing, some great battles. Like for the stage, man, I was having a great battle with Causey, so look forward to this weekend watching the trucks, O'Reilly, and the Cup all there. The fact that they allow racing on a Navy base, for even smaller series, like that just shows the passion everybody has for racing. So that's cool, and I look forward to it. It's going to be a great event.
Yeah, you got to make it a spectacle. There is a catch fence not far from the wall, though, or from the ocean.
Yeah.
So let's hope that the catch fence is strong. And let's hope the breeze isn't too big. A lot of character at the racetrack. I know that it's a street course, for the most part, but you're also driving across tarmacs with dips and flooding zones that have natural progression of how the asphalt, the concrete are supposed to bend. A straightaway wasn't so straight.
Oh, absolutely. And I feel like even in iRacing, I think it's more forgiving. Like with over those bumps and stuff, you could still hold the throttle, wide open, and the truck would still have grip. And the Cup car does too. I tried that one. So I think in real life though, those guys aren't going to be able to just jump over those things and hold it wide open and keep the car straight. So it's gonna be exciting.
No, you guys should have been bottoming out.
Exactly.
You were catching air. It looked fine. There's some optimization for the track that still needs to exist, I think. Even if it's a novelty, even if it's ran one time in the NASCAR side of things, it now has a forever home here. And Qualcomm's going to be a part of many leagues in the future, I'm sure. But Nate, congratulations, man, to get a victory here in Week 16. Moving on, brother. Give me shout outs.
Yeah, first off, I'll obviously just give a shout out to Austin Johnson, man. He obviously put in some time, and he's just super fast. I mean, like I was always the ringer for Chop Shop, but since he's come in, man, he makes me look slow. He whooped me at Daytona. He could have had it tonight, had to use strategy to get him. But yeah, just shout out to him. Did a great job. Also, like I said, great fight with Causey early on, both keeping it clean, which is not easy to do on a track like this. So just hats off to him for having some fun with me there. Colby for getting P3. All the drivers tonight that even showed up, bought this track, put in some practice time and come out here and have some fun. Just thank you to everybody. The Chop Shop admins, John and Stryker, everything they do, everyone that supports them. You, Jason, Signature Esports, everyone that supports you, all the fans out there watching. My number one fan always watching. Love you, Mom.
I also have to say this was the finale for the regular season, so regular season championship goes to you as well. So congratulations on that. That's a milestone that you want to have, but now points reset, and we go off and we try to crown a Truck Series champion.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to these playoffs. It's going to be fun. It's a stacked crew, and it's anybody's championship for sure.
Yep, I had that on my notes, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, Nate. Hey, sorry, 6th win on the season. You had 2 stage wins all season long, and 3 poles. So not a bad day, not a bad day, sir. Congratulations, brother. I appreciate you, and we'll see you. I'll see you next week because you're off this week.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm not only No one else has won more than one race. It's crazy.
Nobody. But I mean, if you look
There's
at
fast guys out here.
I mean, if you think about it, that's 11 different winners.
Yeah, there's a lot of different winners. That's what I mean. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fun playoff.
Yeah, we're gonna see how that we're gonna see how it fares out. It's gonna be fun. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's a chase. I like that format. All right, Nate.
Looking forward to it.
We'll see you. We'll see you next week, man. Enjoy your weekend. Actually, I might see. Are you racing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll race tomorrow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see him tomorrow. But Chop Shop's off on Friday and Saturday, so at least got one more race.
I'm moving this weekend too, so I won't have internet for a few more days after I move. So I'll be out for about a week.
You're gonna miss the first race of the chase.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
hopefully I'll have internet by then.
I was gonna say it's Tuesday, so hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
And tell him to, straight kick him. All right, brother.
Yeah. All right.
We'll see you.
See ya.
That's Nathan coming home in victory lane. P2 tonight. Austin Johnson won the stage, won the pole, fastest lap of the race. Came to pit road. Nate said he had to save from the word go, and then had to manage the lap time to be able to make it. You were full set. You were fast as fluff, man.
I was. It just didn't work out. I didn't. I was thinking of doing the saving too, but I looked at my fuel and I'm like, dang, a whole like 2.5 gallons I would not save, and I don't know. I just guess I didn't think hard enough for that. But it's all right. Finish second like I do all the time, so it's okay.
I would rather go out there and be full tilt any day of the week. I know that.
Yeah, no, it was fun to do it. I thought I was gonna be like SVG at Watkins Glen, but that's not quite what happened.
So there was a chance, but I tell you what, if you could meet lap traffic in every corner you did, it's like the moments that you're on I was watching you on burners and it's not their fault, you're just catching them at a higher rate than they can, and it's just it was never really on a corner exit. It was more on corner entry for the most part. So like it's tough for them, and everybody trying to be respectful and do what they need to do. Nate Nate had it easy on the way, but everybody did everything right. It was just it's bad set of circumstances in a chase to try to get there. You closed in like 20 seconds twice.
Yeah, I was. I don't know if everybody did everything right as far as lap cars go, but that's just part of racing.
Yeah,
is having lap cars, and you can't predicting when you're gonna catch them, when you're gonna try to get around them, and some probably could have helped me out. Some maybe I was too aggressive with. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, I don't even with a clean track. By the end of my tire life, I think it evened out with what Nate had. I thought it was going to be more of an advantage, and I was just going to be able to like carve through his lead easier. But eventually, like it was like within 6 laps, I was running the same times as him almost, and then with the lap cars, it just didn't help me trying to catch him. And I think him saving, he did a great job saving. Like just enough. Like I think he made it just past turn 2 maybe, and then that was it. So he did a great job saving. All hats to him. But yeah, I guess just gotta think a little bit more about strategy in the future. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, well, you got Michigan next week, so and you're going into the playoffs, so like it all gets reset, refreshed, and everybody. You've been coined the Nathan Big Art Kryptonite. I don't know.
Well, if only that meant I beat him for a lot. I've only beat him once, so or at least winning wise.
Yeah.
I just gotta convert these damn races. It's getting kind of frustrating whenever I do this. So, but it's all right.
I mean, you never know. You never know. I mean, anything.
Maybe I win every
happen.
race in the chase.
There you go.
See.
We like it. We stay. You got give him a run for his money. Colby won back-to-back championships over before Nate could win a championship in the Truck Series. And Nate had the best season, both of those seasons.
Well,
So it doesn't
part of
matter.
racing, I guess.
It doesn't. Yeah. See, it doesn't matter, right? You just you got to get to the point, and you got to get there. And now we're here. The regular season is done with. We move on, and what'd you think of the track, though? I mean,
It's awesome.
I was gonna say it looked like a blast.
Yeah, it's a tough track to race, like other cars at.
Mhm.
I mean, I think it was fun to do that, but just driving it, it's definitely like, you're trying to like, ride a bull or something, with all these bumps everywhere. It's like a motocross track sometimes with like couple turns. There's a lot of bumps going in and going out of corners, trying to put the power down, trying to hit the brake. So it's a lot more interesting than the last street course NASCAR made in Chicago. That's for sure.
Yeah, somebody, you have. I know that in Chicago they love to talk about the changes in street, right? The way the roads change and the different textures. You have every texture but dirt here.
Concrete, terrible asphalt, new asphalt, old concrete, new concrete, tire barriers, walls. I don't know if you can get any more here.
a lot of paint in the wrong spots.
Yeah, paint.
You've got
The track's wide, the track's thin. It's like you couldn't make it any more interesting.
Yeah, you've got tarmac paint everywhere. You're trying to lay it down into the middle of a groove. Then there's a diver for water that you're landing your tire in out of corner exit after you jump over a small hill that's supposed to slam you back down. It just looks like a lot of fun, and I'm pretty excited to be there as well. But man, oh man, it's crazy. It looked like a good race for sure. But hey, how about it? Give you shout outs, man. You get a big old P2 tonight. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, just got a shout out to Speedy Trophies, you for broadcasting as always. Nate and Colby for putting on a good show. And yeah, just I guess San Diego for NASCAR for making a good track.
Yeah, I'm happy about it. I'm looking forward to this weekend.
Oh yeah, me too, definitely.
All right, brother. We'll see you next week, and can look at the rest of the races this week.
Thank you, man.
You too. That's Austin Johnson coming home in P2 tonight. Last but not least, we're going to talk to Colby Hartung. Colby, brother, you were in a boat by yourself, just chilling.
Yeah, chilling, if that's what you want to call
it. How's the knee?
Oh, I mean, it's all right. I wasn't doing much braking, to be honest with you. I was lifting and coasting, saving that fuel.
And you were running decent laps. I mean, you had to. I mean, when you're that close on fuel, even you had to save quite a bit. I mean, and these trucks didn't get very. The mileage said it. The math said 20 to 21 laps, and you guys were right on the cusp.
Yeah, I think I was about like 3/4 of a lap short right off the start of the stage, so I needed to save, and a lap is a long time around here, so
yeah,
I was saving from lap 1 after the stage and lifting and coasting into every single corner I could, trying to stay out of first gear. Didn't even touch first gear, honestly. And just, keeping it smooth and try and keep it on the track. And I ended up finishing with about like just under a quarter of a lap of fuel. So I'd say I did pretty good on that.
Heck yeah. Yeah. Now, this was, again, quintessential racing. I would love to have just seen it go, all out. But at the same time, we took a new racetrack that I'm thoroughly impressed with. The racing seemed impressive as well. I know, and I know that anybody who even had an issue out there, this is a lot of everybody's first time driving this road course. Actually, everybody's first time driving this road course, and really in a competitive standpoint, and it's going to be on everybody's list. It looks fun.
Yeah, it's a fun track. I definitely like it more than the Chicago street course, because Chicago had like all those sharp 90-degree turns and
Mhm.
just kind of cookie cutter type thing. And this one, every corner was unique. It's bumpy. There's character to this one. There's one corner before you get into like that whole pink section with the tire barriers
Mhm.
that feels like the downhill section at Bathurst.
Yep.
Kind of spits you out of there.
It looked like it. I mean, for the most part, even is seeing how you guys were carrying speed out of the corner in some of these sections. It reminds me of a true street course. Like um, it seems like it has everything it needs to be a competitive standpoint.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what they do in real life with it, and it looks like it'll be a good race. I am a little worried about passing sections and how that's gonna go.
I'm a little worried about turn two. Um,
Uh,
turn one, not so
oh
much.
yeah,
Turn two. The right hander
it,
is
it,
is crazy.
it's a little bumpy too.
Yeah, yeah. You
It,
have
it,
to.
it-
It's. I like.
I won't say it's not a sketchy track.
Oh no, it's sketchy. It like what you guys had to deal with is, and I tell people that this track simulates racing quite a bit. Lap times are going to be pretty on point for the most part, but at the same time, you guys have the cushion of not having anything underneath your butt, right? Um,
Yeah.
those trucks on Friday or Saturday when they run. Whoa, I can't imagine what's going to happen. They're going to slam, hit splitters. They're going to have to stiffen up the suspension. That's going to be a rough ride.
Oh, I know that. I mean, their backs are going to be hurting after that one.
Yeah.
I mean, my simulated back was hurting after that one with all them bumps.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Every single break zone,
Not just the braking
just
zone, but the when you got across the tarmac.
everywhere.
Yeah, when you get across the tarmac and it puts you in, the diverts, and then like there's little hills that you don't expect, and you're like, oh, I can
Yeah.
hold it here.
Oh man, crossing those railroad tracks or whatever that is,
Yeah.
at the beginning of the track, that one corner. Oh Lord, that is sketchy.
Hey, you know what? It's insane. All right, Colby. I know you got places to go and people to see, and you got things to
Yep,
do.
yep.
All right, brother. Give you shout outs. This was good P3 finish and solid performance today.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Nate for winning the race. Played the strategy game, won the strategy game. Shout out to the ones that showed up. Field looked like they ran pretty good. There was some carnage in there, but seemed like everyone had a good. Well, mostly everyone had a good time. Some people probably didn't, but it looked like a good time to me. So, good track. Like the track. Shout out to you for putting on these broadcasts, and Stryker and John for keeping this league going. And shout out to Speedy Trophies for sponsoring the league. And yeah, that's all I got.
Off in the playoffs, you're looking for your third championship. I was telling Austin, I said, Colby won 2 back-to-back championships before Nate could. So when it comes to the playoffs, that's where you shine.
Consistency is key.
That's right. That's right. And you're going to need it. You're going to need
Got
it.
to keep finishing up front. I don't need to win, but I just got to keep finishing up front.
Yeah. You got to be ahead of Nate. It'll be,
Yeah.
it'll be, and we got Michigan coming up first. So that'll be a good time. All right, brother. Enjoy your night. And we appreciate you as always.
Yes, sir. Catch you later.
You too. It's Colby Hartong. P3 finish tonight as we go to the end of this one. Let's take a look at your race results, folks. Now that they've all populated. I was only kidding about Dove. I love him. He's amazing. He's an awesome dude. Get back here. Nathan Bigart, Austin Johnson, Colby Hartung, your top 3. Cossey, Stryker, your top 5. Schaefer, Dalton, Banks, Dove, Dove is finishing on the lead lap. We had to wait for him. It's okay. Two different leaders, green flag lead changes here. 35 laps ran the distance. Only one caution for the stage. Stage winner is Austin Johnson. Most laps led Austin Johnson. Fastest lap, Austin Johnson. Pole position, Austin Johnson. How about hard charge of Jerry Culver? How about that? He's awesome. We love seeing people get out there and work what they can. Anthony Coronado finishes in 11th. I'm sorry, Jason Day, first driver off the lead lap. Anthony Coronado will finish in 11th. Glenn Hackett, Jerry Culver, Robert Church, Greg Parks, Michael Newbrow, Pat Green, Mark Retchen, Fred Chase, Mr. Bollinger, and then last but not least, of course, Mr. Logan Kogar. He started, and sometimes there's sometimes you just start and park. It's just the way it is, right? At least I've done it. When it's not a track, you want to do your thing. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. All right, folks. We love it. We'll see you tomorrow. We have Sim 500 Grand National Series tomorrow. Thursday morning we have the Thursday morning Truck Series with Leadfoot, and then Leadfoot ARCA Series Thursday night. Off Friday, off Saturday. Back with the AMP Racing Series on Sunday, and then we will do the thing. Much love, folks. Be good, be safe, be kind of the sport factor of life. We love y'all. I appreciate you. Thank you, Budgie. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, the subs. Thank you for all the kind words and the kind hearts. Make sure that you stick around. We got subathon stuff going on. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you take care of one another. I appreciate you. Be good. See you soon. Bye-bye.